B and then secure.
Be secure.
Be secure?
Be secure.
Oh, that's always perfect.
A lot of our routers now come with a secure spot, which is their technology, and then we also have a standalone device that can connect to any computer. So I'm going to let him tell you a little bit about it.
Okay, perfect.
It's great for parents.
Hi, Mike.
Hi, Joyce. How are you?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm doing great.
Now, are you solving one of those things that people are always curious about when they have a router, which is security?
We are. What we're doing is taking mainly the features that you find in a standard internet security suite, moving them into the router and into the cloud. So one of the real strengths of the product is, for instance, with parental controls, number one, what you're seeing here is a web-based management console. So you can be anywhere there's a browser, access your console, and then you have access to your home. In this case, you're seeing the home network here with all the devices that the router automatically discovered. So the router senses what comes on the network, it knows what kind of device it is, and then paints the network map. And now I can manage all these devices and give them separate parental control profiles, meaning I can say my kid can go to certain sites, but let my computer be free to go to other ones. And there's also time scheduling, so I can shut them off at bedtime, but meanwhile allow myself to keep searching. Now, one of the things that often gets overlooked with parental controls is that it's fine when you get the PCs and you can download an application, but when you have devices such as this, there's something like 170 million network-enabled game consoles. The PSP in this case, PS3, the Wii, Xbox.
Right.
And so here's an example of one of these devices has a built-in browser. So the PSP allows a child to tie in via Wi-Fi to the router, and now they're free to browse wherever they want on the net. But in this, so you can see here, there's a Yahoo page. So that's okay. So I'm going to let my kid go to the Yahoo page. But now, if I try to instead go to, let's just say, well, we're in Vegas. Let's try to go to a gambling site. Now you can see it says that site's blocked, and it's a little slow with this connection, but it's going to bring up the block page that does have an admin password that I can override if I'm the adult. But you can see it said, no, you can't go there. It's a gambling site. This page has been blocked.
That's good.
The game consoles, that their friends come in with one of these, say, hey, I know you got parental controls on your PC, but let's check out mine, or their laptop. They are going to be blocked automatically, and you don't need to load any software.
You don't?
No software. The router understands which each device has discovered them, and it allows you to set up different profiles. Basically, it's using the MAC address. So no software is loaded to any PC, any game console, anything in the house. And I can set policies for parental controls for everyone. I can go in and I can do reporting. This is from the show, so it's not too busy, but it's showing me each device, where it went, number of hits, how it's rated, so I can get a complete view of what's happening in my household. And there's more.
They do this for companies too.
That's why we're calling it professional strength, because it's really performing a lot of those features.
And I see this page, category. Interesting.
And if we just pull up real quick here the site categories, this is where the beauty of the internet comes in as well. All the databases in the cloud, we've got 81 categories you can filter against. 64 million URLs are in the database, which is something like 600 million pages. So it's a huge database that we're working on. And even if you don't have kids, a lot of the malware today is being distributed over the internet. So here's an example. We've integrated the Google phishing and malware database. We also have an additional malware database. So even if you don't have kids in the house, you'd want to have a filtering such that you're not going to sites that are phishing sites. You want to have those automatically blocked, or malware sites. So we provide that capability, and these are updated. These databases are at our data center, updated every day.
That's good.
The last thing I was going to show you, well, there's more, but the other main feature is for parents, you can get text alerts or email alerts. So in this case, I see time of day, I need to page down. demo laptop tried to go to Playboy. So if you want to monitor your kids at that level and see if there's any mischief at home,
that's right. You're at work and you're wondering what they're up to on the computers.
So you get the alerts, or you can log in from work to your console at any time that you're home and manage all the features, their access privileges, the filtering. If they're not doing their homework, shut down the recreational Facebook, or kids don't like it.
So kids, if you wonder how your parents know what you're up to, now, Mike, what about antivirus and spam and all that? How can it affect you?
Good question. So antivirus is something that you want to run on the endpoint on each PC. So to do that, we download the McAfee antivirus technology onto the PC. It's not the full application that is actually quite large. It's just a small 2.8 megabyte download. It takes just an instant really to download and install on the PC. And that does all the antivirus on your endpoints. And that's really the only software that you need to run on the endpoints. If you've got your existing antivirus, you like that, you can keep that and just run parental controls.
Okay, good.
Or you can add the antivirus. So basically, it's a subscription service, $30 a year for family protection, which is all the parental control features.
Oh, and that does it for all of it. So actually, wait a minute. So then your antivirus is coming through your router for all your computers?
Antivirus is only running on PC.
Oh, that's connected. Okay.
So it would be very expensive to run it on the router, and even if you did,
it's pretty hard.
Still need endpoint security. So what we're doing at the router is blocking viruses from the sites that are trying to download them. So in that respect, we are protecting the computer from viruses that can go to websites that are trying to download malware. Endpoint security, you need that on the PC. And the last feature would be access control. So even if you have wireless security, or a lot of households don't enable that, even though they should, access control will pick up anybody trying to get on the network and access the internet, and it will require the administrative password in order to gain access. Or there's a guest account. You can see the guest account here is painted on the network map, and you can set a separate profile. So if your kids bring their friends over, they can get 24-hour access in the guest account, and then that's filtered.
That works perfectly. Well, we'll be looking forward to more of that. Now, is that available right now?
It's available now. It's shipping on all 3 routers. They're also standalone. If you have another router, the Secure Spot, which won Best of Show in 2006 for CES, this device fits between your modem and your router, and so you can use that device for any router that you have.
What is the suggested retail for it?
The Secure Spot subscription is $30 for family protection.
Oh, that's the one for you. I was thinking, I thought that was a real reasonable McAfee add-on.
Well, if you just want parental controls and reporting, $30 for the whole household for 1 year. If you want the full protection, including McAfee for 3 PCs, it's $60 a year total. So $60, 3 PCs for all of this, and 3 licenses for McAfee on PCs.
I have one question to ask, and that is, are you sure that's the right price?
Positive.
Thank you, Mike.